Come on, Zeus. Come on. Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over my canvas cutter bedroll, what it is, how it works, what I use it for, how I set it up, just everything about it. I love this thing, so I wanted to make a video on it for you guys and explain everything that goes along with it. So I've had this bedroll for probably 3 years now, something like that. This was one of the first bedrolls that Canvas Cutter came out with. It's called the Dominator, and the Dominator is one of the larger rolls that they sell. They have several sizes. I believe this is the larger or the largest roll that they offer, but it is slick. I'm gonna roll it out here and show you how it works, but I need to take the bedding out of it and get it washed because I used this canvas cutter all last year during pretty much every hunt. I slept either out of the back of my truck or just threw it on the ground and used it all throughout the season. So the bedding in it is pretty gnarly. It needs to be washed. So I'm gonna take it, unroll it, grab the bedding out of it, and show you how this thing works. All right, so we just got 3 clips, compression clips right here. Boom, boom, boom. And then this thing rolls out all the way, just like that. So we've got 4 zippers on the canvas cutter. So there's 2 right here and 2 that I usually leave down the side. Yep, right here. So these 2 I'll usually leave together, and those 2 I'll leave together so that I can open up vent space wherever I want it. Up front here, just open these up. Just like that. And on the inside, I've got these nasty sheets that need to be washed, but on the inside, we've got these sheets and comforter that stay inside the canvas cutter at all times. So I roll the canvas cutter up just like this with the padding, the blankets, and everything inside the bedroll. I'll typically roll a pillow in here with the bedroll as well, and they all just roll up together and use the compression straps to cinch everything down. But on the inside, you're gonna have this mat. This mat was nice and purple 3 years ago, but it's been through a few hunts. But this pad is like almost like a memory foam pad, and it is extremely comfortable. I mean, like best night's sleep of your life comfortable. Then I've got this compression sheet that goes over the mat, just a sheet on top, bed sheet on top, and then this big comforter. I believe this comforter is made by like UGG or something like that. Super warm. Even if it gets down to like 15-20 degrees at night, all I need is this comforter and this sheet, and I'm good to go. If it gets really, really cold, like 0 degrees, 5 degrees, 10 degrees, I'll typically throw a 20-degree sleeping bag on the inside as well as the comforter and sheet, and that's perfect for me. Also rolled up in the bedroll is going to be these sticks. What these sticks do, snap together like that, and they will make like an X pattern like this. And how this works is there's a pad underneath here that's got eyelets on it, these little grommets. You're gonna put these sticks into those grommets, that, that. So it creates like a little dome right here, and you'll have your pillow, your head will go here, and then you get all cozy in there, bring your comforter up, and then typically I'll leave this open when I'm using it, but if I know I'm gonna have like a rainstorm come through or something, I'll just take this canvas, flip it up over the dome, zip it up from the sides, and then I am completely concealed and waterproof for the night. This has a coating on it that repels water, so this whole thing is waterproof. The zippers are waterproof. I have slept in downpour rain throughout the night, not gotten wet at all, not once. So it works perfect. Then if you're wondering about ventilation. What about ventilation? I can't breathe in this thing. On either side, you've got these flaps, and you can open this up just like that, so you've got ventilation, and have these flaps overhang on both sides. Even if it's raining, you can still have ventilation, because that'll let that rain fall off like that. You got that on both sides. But like I say, I typically will sleep with this thing open and the rods taken down, because for the most part, I'm gonna know if it's gonna rain throughout the night. If I don't know the forecast and I think it might rain, I'll put these rods up and still sleep with this open. And then the second I feel any type of rain starting to fall down, I'll take this, throw it up, zip it up, continue sleeping. Just an awesome, awesome piece to have with you, especially when you are running and gunning, driving all around, hunting different states, and you don't want to pay for a hotel. Hotels get extremely expensive. This canvas cutter bedroll will pay for itself within 3 or 4 hotel stays. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, think about how many times you've stayed in a hotel when you're driving around and just hunting different states. How much money have you spent on hotel costs versus if you were to buy this thing, throw it in the back of your truck, sleep in it, and it sleeps like really, really well. Like, it's very, very comfortable. Throw this thing in the back of your truck, sleep in it, have a good night's sleep, wake up in the morning, and you're at your spot ready to hunt, or very close to it wherever you're camping. So it's just, honestly, I've found this thing to be invaluable. I use it constantly. I use it all year, during turkey season, during scouting trips, during the hunts themselves, just constantly using this thing. As you can tell, I get it pretty dirty. I need to wash these sheets, but this is one piece of gear aside from my camouflage and my bow that I use constantly on hunts. So anyway, yeah, love this thing. All right, so I'm gonna throw it in the back of my truck. Back of the truck's pretty dirty. You can set it up on the ground just like this, but I typically prefer to sleep in the back of the truck. Most of the time during hunting trips, I will have a camper shell in the back of the truck, keep all my stuff nice and dry, and I can sleep with this thing wide open in the back during a rain. But if I have to, I'll throw it on the ground and just use it that way. Typically, I'll have it rolled up before I get it set up in the truck bed, but like that. Head to the cab typically, depending on how I'm parked. Perfect. Love it. Like I say, this thing is one of my favorite pieces of gear that I own. I've slept so many nights in the back of my truck with the canvas cutter, I can't even explain to you. And everywhere I take this thing, all my buddies are like, what is that? Gosh dang, I wish I had one of those. I could use those. Man, I could use that on my elk trip. I could use that on this whitetail trip. I could use that camping. Everybody who sees this thing and realizes how comfortable it is, they're going straight to the website and buying it. Like I say, this thing will pay for itself within 3 to 4 stays in a hotel. And I've been using it for 3 years straight, nonstop. Like during my hunts, I'm using the canvas cutter. The only time I'm not using the canvas cutter during my hunts is if I have someone to stay with already, or I'm backpacking in. So if I'm doing a backpack hunt, obviously I'm not rolling this thing up and throwing it on my pack and going in deep with it, but I do use the Canvas Cutter Summit. So the Canvas Cutter Summit is basically a smaller version of this with a very, very lightweight material, a material that you would see a lot of rain flies made out of. And it doesn't have any padding in it. You blow up and use just like a regular sleeping pad in it with a sleeping bag. I have taken that. I actually used that on my elk hunt last year. Woke up, killed my bull the next morning, right out of the canvas cutter. I put my stock on and was able to get an arrow in that bull. So anyway, love my canvas cutters. This is the Dominator. I have the Canvas Cutter Summit in my hunting storage, and I'll probably make a video on that one as well. But I just wanted to show you the Dominator, how I use it, how I set it up. This is what it looks like in a 6.5 foot Ford truck bed. It works perfect. I even love these things so much, I partnered up with Canvas Cutter to give you guys a discount code of 10% site-wide. Head over to canvascutter.com, use code WhitetailFit. It'll get you 10% off your entire order, whatever you order on the website. They've got duffel bags, Canvas Cutter Summit, Canvas Cutter Dominator. They're coming out with a wall tent that'll blow your mind. I'm talking, they're redefining the industry of wall tents here very shortly. Anyway, make sure you head over there. Again, discount code Whitetail Fit. Get you 10% off your order. It'll help you guys with your purchase as well as help support my channel, and we can keep these videos rocking. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. What do you think, Suze? Tell them bye. See you guys. Thanks.